Bull markets are supposed to be fun, right? It's not a bull market, Lark. Get it out of your head. But look, if you jumped into crypto expecting to make easy money in late 2024, you top blast everything and now you're down massively. I know, it's hard, okay? Let 2025 be a wake-up call, though, because this cycle's been brutal. There's no sugarcoating it. The truth is, as crypto grows, so does your competition. More people chasing after the same dwindling piece of pie. Each cycle, more investors end up on the losing side. So if you want to be on the winning side in 2025, keep watching. In this video, I'll break down why it's harder than ever to make money in crypto and what you need to do to stay ahead of the pack. First, let's talk about the very real reality of post-traumatic stress syndrome, okay? PTSD. Because in crypto, it's real and the effects are extremely underestimated. If you found yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time, last year you got caught up in FTX, Terra collapse, all the other bullshit that went down in 2022, you'll know exactly what I mean. The fallout from these events has left massive psychological scars for investors that were around back then. Getting rugged 1,000 times by meme coins for pump.fun users in 2024. Bro, it's not the trenches, it's the slaughterhouse. Anything outside of Bitcoin, investors are scared to hold for the long term in fear they'll lose it all again. We've gone from believing something to believing absolutely nothing, extreme financial nihilism. Now VCs, whales, and traders are playing the crypto market like a game of hot potato, rotating between sectors faster than ever before, meaning you as an investor, it's getting tough, man. Narratives are changing at lightning speed as investors have been walking on eggshells thinking everything is a scam, and every time something goes up a few percentage points, you gotta insta-dump it. This fear-driven environment is making it harder to build any kind of portfolio for the long term in crypto. All your fundamentally solid altcoins, it's all just, nobody gives a shit, man. They just get sold off recklessly every time there's a correction in the market. On top of that, innovation has exploded in the market. Crypto's fundamentals is better than it's ever been before, leading to millions and millions of new tokens also being created, which are creating massive dilution. In 2024, there were 5,300 new tokens launched every single day on average. Near the end of the year, it got even bigger. Now it's estimated there are over 36.5 million crypto tokens, and that's set to almost triple to 100 million by the end of 2025. With the market evolving at record speed, it's changing how money flows in the market and is harder than ever to keep up with. If you're not early, you're catching the top. If you're not an insider, you're an outsider. If you're not a cabal member, you're dog food. And if you're not taking profits aggressively, you're round tripping your gains back to zero every single damn time. So be ruthless, take profits fast. If you're playing outside of the top 100 coins, you'll need to keep up, you'll need to keep rotating, or you're gonna get wrecked. That's been what's been making money the last few months. And of course, since holding anything longer than a few days has lost money, and many tokens have gone to zero so quickly, being a trader in the current market has really been the more rewarding proposition. Now, a great place to be doing your trading is over on Unix, a no KYC, no VPN, no BS exchange. You can long, you can short, you can buy spot altcoins. They list all that high, fully diluted value bullshit very early, so you can short it to zero. They have deep liquidity, a huge range of trading pairs, and it is quickly becoming the most popular cryptocurrency exchange out there. Now, when you use the link down below, you're also gonna be eligible to get up to $5,500 in trading bonuses, which is huge. So go check it out, start trading and enjoying your trading freedom. Okay, now the sad reality is that even though investors are more skeptical than ever and worried everything is a scam, it's also kind of true that a lot of stuff is scams. It's making it easier and easier for bad actors and scammers to actually take advantage. Now look, there's stuff like the Hawk Tua rug pull back in December where her Hawk token crashed from $500 million down to basically zero in a few minutes. And that's a big story and she probably got taken advantage of, but that happens to basically every celebrity that comes into the space. Then there's fraudulent posts on social media promoting fake tokens, which are becoming more and more common. Deep AI fakes are becoming prolific. For example, the UFC's Instagram was hacked in January and was used to promote unauthorized Solana meme coin scams, okay? That token, of course, skyrocketed up to millions of dollars before getting rug pulled by the scammers. It's happening constantly, okay? Constant scamming, constant pump and dumping, especially in the meme coin space, especially on pump.fun. Then there's the countless DeFi exploits where wallets are being drained of millions of dollars relentlessly. So be on the lookout for red flags, especially in the bull market. Stop trying to make the easy money. Understand there's a lot of money still to be made just by investing in the top coins. Do your research on every token and every platform that you use. Ask questions. Be really careful with token pre-sales, especially ones just hosted on websites. Almost always scams, okay? Very risky stuff. Pump and dump activity is increasing. It's been crazy last year. Look at trading volumes and be careful what links you click on, especially on social media. Everyone's trying to steal your money. Be careful. Don't forget to review your security protocols too. The apps you've given permission to, the permissions you've given on chain. Great website called revoke.cash. You can go and revoke old permissions you're not using anymore so you don't get hacked. Keep your seed phrases safe, your passwords and pins stored offline, okay? okay? Use two-factor authentication, everything. Be more paranoid. If something doesn't feel right, trust your gut, walk away, okay? The amount of crypto crime in the last years skyrocketed. And be careful in real life, too. You don't need to tell anybody you got crypto, man. Just be quiet about it. But even if you keep your crypto safe, there's another major challenge in 2025, which is the rapidly changing macro environment. Where there's uncertainty, there's volatility, which means gargantuan, disgusting liquidations like we've seen very recently in the cryptocurrency market, the biggest liquidation day ever in the history of crypto, because the market keeps getting bigger, so liquidation events keep getting bigger. The market just got wrecked to the tunes of, well, at least $8 to $10 billion just on Bybit, according to the Bybit CEO, probably much more across the industry. Bitcoin wicked down to just above $91,000, staying in its range, but altcoins got annihilated beyond belief. It was like a nuclear bomb exploded across the altcoin market. Some of them went down as much as 50% in a single day at the worst of it. So if you're holding memes, then the brutal price action might have left you reconsidering your life choices. There's a reason why we say crypto's risky, your coins can go to zero, never invest more than you can afford to lose, et cetera, because shit can happen real fast. Now, the main trigger for that macro event was President Trump's tariff war, which it got cooled down pretty quickly when news broke that Trump was going to slap 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, 10% on Canadian energy products, and 10% on imports from China. And just like that, Trump ignited this trade war, sending shockwaves through the global markets, including the cryptocurrency markets. As Trump said that on Friday, the only markets that are open over the weekend are the crypto markets. So that's where everybody rushes to take out liquidity and dump everything in fear of Monday U.S. equity market open. Now, if Trump's first few weeks in the White House are anything to go by, then the first 100 days of Trump's presidency can prove to be just as volatile, with just as many positive and negative announcements for the market. Well, AI and meme coins have so far dominated the cycle. The market was probably due for a reset. All the leverage got washed out last week. Okay, with new tokens launching daily, pumping from zero to hundreds of millions and then going back to zero within a few hours. Casino burnout is definitely starting to set in. Okay, momentum slowed a lot because people just keep getting wrecked and wrecked and wrecked. A sell-off this big signals a lack of short-term appetite to keep the casino going. And with interest rates, inflation, tariffs, and even the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve still up in the air, the potential for more shakeouts is very, very real. So here's your warning. Turn on your stop losses. Good God, use stop losses and stop using cross margin, guys. Crikey. If you're going to use leverage, keep it small. Use a stop loss. Don't use cross margin. Simple. But there's one more thing standing between you and altcoin season, and that's Bitcoin dominance. You feel like altcoins are struggling? That's because they are. Bitcoin dominance has maintained a very high level, leaving altcoins in the dust because Bitcoin dominance stays up here with the price not changing that much, and more dilution just keeps happening in the altcoin market with more VC unlocks, more meme coin bullshit. Dominance actually jumped 15% in January to almost 59%. Then in the aftermath of the most recent liquidation event, it jumped again to 60.6%, marking a 5% increase in just 48 hours. Historically, altcoins only really perform in a bull market once Bitcoin cools down. Maybe the cycle's different though. Maybe we'll still get altcoin performance with Bitcoin just continuing to grind higher. Right now, what's happening is Bitcoin pumps, alts stay flat, Bitcoins dump, alts get obliterated, Bitcoin stays flat again, alts get obliterated again. Until Bitcoin dominance tops out, altcoin season is on pause. But there is some good news. If history repeats, and doesn't repeat, but it can rhyme like it did in 2021, then Bitcoin's dominance could be about to break down at any moment. We've been waiting for weeks now at this point, but it's been a multi-year uptrend, and at some point it will break down. That would send altcoins skyrocketing in theory. Bitcoin's dominant some of the charts to watch right now, but all of this, of course, is really us coming to the final stage of the bull market. And if that's true, then giving up now probably means leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay, I know these markets are hard. I know they're gonna test you nonstop. I'm here too. I have a portfolio too. I understand. Okay? It's frickin' rough out here sometimes. This market will slap you in the face and push you in the mud and spit on you because it doesn't give a shit about you, man. That's something you need to understand. The market doesn't give a shit about you. It doesn't care what your dreams and aspirations are. It's a brutal place where basically it's a dark alleyway full of trash and needles and a bunch of people knifing each other all the time. And that's what you want to go into to extract money out of. That's how you need to look at it. It's a brutal player versus player place. Okay? No one out there is your friend. It's just you alone at your computer trying to find some kind of edge to be able to make some money in this market. That's all it comes down to. And there's a lot of ways to do that. And if the ways that you're doing it have not been working for you, try something new. Thanks for watching.